just received word that we're running the boys.
Test 1, 2. There we go. All right, now we got the sound. Sorry about that. Thank you for tuning in to today's broadcast of the Lakeview Invitational. My name is Phil Lallum. We'll be taking you through today's event. We'll have all... Is it on? Is it on? All right, sorry about that. All right, so we'll be taking you through today's event. In about 2 minutes, we're going to have the national anthem that will be sung by Junior Kendall Kruger. Oh, I got the old thank you running. I didn't change that tray. That's okay. Don't have the nice blue one running at the bottom, but that's all right. So in about 2 minutes, we'll have the national anthem, and then we're going to begin today's event with the girls 4x800 meter relay. So we'll step away and we'll be back in 2 minutes. Test 1, 2.
Good afternoon and welcome to today's Lakeview Track and Field Invitational. We will get our national anthem started momentarily. So field events, if you could get your last jumpers or throwers so we can pause for the national anthem. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this time we ask that you please stand at fable, move your heads and face the flag, as one in the United States of America with the singing of our national anthem, performed tonight by Junior Kendall Kruger.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight
Well, let's have some fun.
Have some fun.
I know, because I had to take it out. Close that for Kendall. Kendall, let me get a picture of you. There you go. All right, Trey, you want to take this back up? Let's see. All right, welcome back. So hopefully our words are tough right here. Timer gets going. It jumps in with the start of the gun. So here we go. We're going to start off with the girls 4x800 meter relay. Throw up some records in this one. For Lakeview, number 1 is Taylor Wagner in 2008 with a time of 10 minutes 39.07 seconds. And her facility record is held by Cami Mignota, Jellen Wollum, Stokes, and Merritt, and back in 2024 with a time of 10 minutes 8 seconds. 0.90. Oh, you probably. Now it's sunny. So yeah, we had a little bit of rain shower come through, so we got all the cameras covered. And then the sun comes out.
Best decision on some of my spots. Thanks for doing what you do, Phil.
Do it well, Matt. Do it well. Try. So in their one and only heat, we have Yellow Medicine East in lane 3, Cami Mignota in lane 4, RTR in lane 5, and Westbrook Walnut Grove Red Rock Central in lane 6. 4x8. So since we only have one heat, we can switch to laps instead of the heat. So the L is the Lakeview record for time, and the F is the facility record. For YME, we'll have Oh, looks like they're doing combined boys and girls. It's a combined boys and girls. Think I've got a graphic for that. Okay, so the timer's working with it. Okay, the only thing that I don't have, what goes away, is the facility records. Just don't have that factored in. So, it's like we just have one girls team. That's Cami Mignota. It's Kendon Knutson, Jasper Pokart. No, that's boys too. I think this is just all boys. There's no girls. No, is there girls? Oh. Okay. It's not combined. It's just girls. I was in the wrong one. Okay. Let's try this again. Welcome to today's event. In lane 3 is Cami Mignota, lane 4 Benson KMS, lane 5 RTR, and lane 6 Westbrook Walnut Grove Red Rock Central. For Cami Mignota, they'll have Hannah Stokes, Jonah Briggs, Anna Briggs. Get some outside sound going. And Sophie Becker in lane 4, or Benson KMS, Emily Finstrom, Hallie Baldock, Layla Henry, and Cora Deering. In lane 5, RTR, Ava Gaida, Ava Carbo, Summer LeBrun, and Jaron Buchert. In lane 6, Westbrook Walnut Grove, Red Rock Central, Addison Warner, Mana Smith, Riley Alms, and Gal Vang. Alright, we're going to have to adjust this second camera so we can get rid of that. I'll go help Trey after the girls race. And then we'll follow it up with the boys. Well, actually, they are doing combined boys and girls.
Yeah.
They are. Okay, they are doing boys and girls, so... So Cami Mignota for the boys out in the lead. That's Kendon Knutson, Jasper Pokart, Owen Peterson, and James Camrath. And for the boys, YME, Mario Ochoa, Connor Olson, Charles Olson, and Damian Galvez.
This is from National Anthem.
It was, yeah. Lane 5 was RTR, Quentin Gosser, Jacob Niles, Alexander Kustermeyer, and Christopher Janish. And from Westbrook World Nicole, Red Rock Central, Zach Jones, Sam Wiberg, Hank Kletcher, and Caden Dirksen. So our lap indicator will be for the leader, and that's for the boys. So now they're on lap 2. For the girls, Camby Miniota out in the lead, and same for the boys. All athletes are now on lap 2. We're going to go find the leader. There's the leader for the boys. So it's Camby Miniota, RTR, YME, and Westbrook World Grove, Red Rock Central, 1, 2, 3, 4 for the boys. For the girls, it's Camby Miniota, Benson KMS, RTR, and Westbrook World Grove, Red Rock Central. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There, now we're getting some outside sound, I think. I got the wrong one up there. I see what happened. Alright, we'll get that figured out here. My apologies. Once we switch the camera, I'll step away. And yeah, sorry about the time not running perfectly. The software or the service that we're using is doing some updates, and some things just aren't running as smooth as they have in the past. And unfortunately, right now, track and field is one that is affected by that. So I forgot to switch that. We're now on lap 3. We're going to pick up our leader. There's our leader right there. We're going to get the crowd mic outside. I'll be right back. I gave you the wrong one. Go back one if you want, and then I'll switch it. Okay, I'm back. We now have our external mic outside, not inside. And now we're seeing the girls. We got RTR now in the lead. They're entering their lap number 4. And then it's Camby Miniota, YME, or no, Benson KMS, and Westbrook Royal Grove, Red Rock Central. Camby boys are still in the lead.
Come on, Jasper! Go, Jasper! Go, Jasper!
This is leg 2 of the 4x8 for the boys. Watch the handoff. Clean handoff. Leaders are now on to lap 5. It's Canby Minneota for the boys 1, RTR 2, YME 3, Westbrook Walnut Grove, Rutgers Central 4. On the girls' side, RTR 1, Canby Minneota 2, Benson KMS 3, Westbrook Walnut Grove, Red Rock Central 4. As we wait, we'll pick up our leader from Canby Minneota. Just saw a handoff from Westbrook Walnut Grove. The girls are starting their lap 5. That's RTR in the lead. Good handoff. Pick them up down the stretch. There's 3 and 4 for the girls. And right behind, there's the boys. They're now starting lap number 6. There's the trailing girls. There's 3 and 4. Now we got the boys. This is RTR 3, YME or 2, YME 3, and Westbrook Walnut Grove 4. Still on. That's 3 and 4 for the girls. We'll see if he can pick up the leader. This is number 4 for the boys, Westbrook Walnut Grove, Red Rock Central. We can see the leader for the boys coming up. There's the leader for the girls, RTR. Entering lap number 6. Down the stretch, there's Canby Minneota 2 for the girls, and right behind her is the boys, Canby Minneota. They're leading. They're entering lap number 7. So it's on the boys' side, Canby Minneota 1. RTR 2, YME 3, Westbrook Walnut Grove, Red Rock Central 4. Should just say WWG RRC, make it a million times easier. The final leg of the boys 4x800 meter relay. On the girls' side, let's see. We got RTR still in the lead at 1, Canby Minneota 2, Westbrook Walnut Grove, Red Rock Central and 3, but about to become 2 maybe. They're neck and neck on the back stretch. And just when I thought that's what was going to happen, that didn't happen, but Benson KMS now moves into number 2 for the girls.
Call for the girls 100 meter hurdle. Second call, boys 100 meter hurdle.
And we're on the final lap for the boys. The bell indicating final lap for the boys. That girl's handoff there is they're on lap 7. Benson KMS 2. YME 2, RTR 3 on the boys' side. There's our leader for the boys. Final lap. Let's switch quickly here to just see what the facility record is. 8:38. That will not be broken today. Still a very fast time. Here's Westbrook Walnut Grove, Red Rock Central entering their final lap. Here's the leaders for the boys, Canby Minneota out in front. RTR in front for the girls. There's a finish around 9 minutes and 40 seconds. Boys are done. Final lap for the girls. RTR in the lead. Miami finishes 2 for the boys. RTR 3. And Westbrook Walnut Grove RRC is going to finish 4. On the girls' side, let's pick up our leader. It is RTR in the lead for the girls. We don't see that. She's 1. That's number 2, Benson KMS. That's the number 2 runner. It is really hard for a camera operator to keep track when there's 2 different events going on at the same time and they're all on different laps to know who's where. This is the final runner for the boys from WWG Red Rock Central. That's number 2. Number 1, RTR coming around the final stretch there. We're going to see the zoom in or zoom out. That's RTR. That's the leader for the girls down in lane number 1. Get a quick look at the facility record. Maybe. 10:08. All right, RTR goes 1. There's our number 2 runner for the girls. And all results are live on athletic.net. Just search for Lakeview. Number 2 runner down the stretch is Cami Miniota. They'll be in 3rd. Now we see him in the camera frame. And we're gonna finish off with Red Rock WWG RRC will be 4. Our next event be the girls 100-meter hurdles. After this. All right. So it will be the girls 100-meter hurdles. We're going to throw the records up there. We're going to go get the camera up top. I'll be right back. All the way.
Hurdle crew, if you can help get the hurdles up for the 110. Hurdle crew.
That's really hard to know, like, who's in the lead.
I'm so confused.
I know, I was like, well, that's our number 2 runner right now.
I don't know what's going on.
There we go. So now you can get the shot.
First call, girls 100-meter dash. First call, girls 100-meter dash.
That's like right Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'll have to leave for
Now you can get that shot. So now this is going to be a start right there.
Yeah. Thank you.
Runners, team up.
I think run through the names. We're just getting the camera situated, but we're good. Here's heat number 1. We'll get the names in a second for the girls. 100-meter hurdles.
Set.
Oh,
Second call, girls, for 100-meter dash. Sorry, second call, girls,
So that
100-meter dash.
heat number 1
100-meter dash.
for the girls. You can look at the replay. So from that one, from lane 1 to 8, had Elsie Badeau from RTR, Ava Danielson from Camby Minneota, Aubrey Burmeister from Camby Minneota, Dakota Justison from Lakeview, Ari Swanson from RTR, Adeline Wren from Pipestone area, Aaliyah Flowers from Wabasso, and Lucy Schmidt from YME. In heat numero dos, in lane 3, Samantha Gracia. Is it really? It's probably Garcia. I'm guessing Garcia Ramirez from Benson KMS. In lane 4, Josie Spouty from Lakeview. In lane 5, Grace Nagler from Benson KMS. And lane 6, Alexi Lightfoot from Wabasso.
Set.
Oh, and heat number 2, Josie Spouty out in the lead from Lakeview. Right behind her is Benson KMS. That's the end of heat number 2. I believe our next event will be the boys 110-meter hurdles. Before we get there, let's look at the replay from heat number 2. Josie Spouty 1, Benson KMS 2, and also Benson KMS 3. Next up will be the boys 110-meter hurdles. Looking at the boys 110-meter hurdles, leader from Lakeview is Bennett Bott, 1974 with a time of 16.40. And the facility record holder hails from Lacaparo Valley, Dawson Boyd. That's James Weber. Finished in 15 minutes, wow, 15.4 seconds back in 2024. Looking at the boys 110-meter hurdles. So it looks like we just have 3 runners in this one heat. In lane 1 will be Evan McConnell from RTR. Lane 4, Bowen Hess from WWG Red Rock RRC. And in lane 5, Tyson Lightfoot from Wabasso. Then our next event will be the girls 100-meter dash, followed by the boys, and then the 4x2 1600-meter run, 4x1 400-meter dash, 300-meter hurdles, 800-meter run, 200-meter dash, 3200-meter run, and 4x4. A lot of events going on at the Lakeview Athletic Complex today. Boys Varsity Baseball is hosting Lacaparo Valley Eagles. That is also live on our YouTube channel if you find the other event, if you want to watch that game. Girls Softball is taking on KMS. There is no live stream for that one. We unfortunately don't have enough setups for that. We're fortunate to finally get our second setup going. And then C Baseball, it's essentially junior high with 9th grade. They are hosting Central Minnesota Christian. So, a lot of events, a lot of activities at this Lakeview Athletic Complex. Very thankful for all the support to be able to host events like this.
Third and final call, girls 100-meter dash. Second call, boys 100-meter dash.
Just getting the final placements of the hurdles. Gotta bump them up a notch and move them in their location on the track. Let's see if that other stream got started. It is. Amy Herrick on the duties on the live stream over on the baseball field. Gave her a lot of responsibility, told her to hit one button, and she did that successfully. And now she's also in charge of running the scoreboard. So thank you to Amy Herrick for making our 2 live streams possible. Getting ready for the boys 110-meter hurdles. Jenny Basut in the house. Everybody goes crazy. It's like Elvis walking in. And when she leaves, we will announce Jenny Basut has left the building. Turning out to be a pretty nice afternoon. A little rain shower came through around 3:30. Sitting at 426 now. Temperature is 52 degrees with a 12-mile-an-hour wind out of the northwest. Someday we'll get some warm spring air. Not today. Maybe this weekend. We'll see what happens. But again, thank you for tuning in to today's broadcast of the Lakeview Invitational. Looks like the hurdles are in place. We're getting the runners to their mark. It's Evan McConnell, Bowen Hess, and Tyson Lightfoot. Gentleman from Westbrook Walnut Grove, Bowen Hess, Red Rock Central, out to an early lead. Do that one. Watch the replay. Pretty much the entirety of this one. I went back about 15 seconds just so we could see the whole thing. Slow it down. And after all that, we're now going to move on to the girls' 100-meter dash. The Lakeview leader is Brooke Gunlickson with a time of 12.63 back in 2024. The facility record holder is Danny Woobin from Central Minnesota Christian. She finished in a time of 12.45 back in 2012.
Third and final call, boys 100-meter dash. first call girls 1 mile run, 1600.
6 heats in this event. In heat number 1, Aubrey Crane, WWG Red Rock Central. Lane 2, Elsie Leopold, Wabasso. Lane 3, Hadley Kotek, Lakeview. Lane 4, Brooke Gunlickson, Lakeview. Lane 5, Joey Tuft, RTR. Lane 6, Addison Jorgensen, Lakeview. Lane 7, Audrey Hansen, Lakeview. And lane 8, Maya Wall, WWG, RRC. That is heat numero uno in the girls' 100-meter dash.
Runners, Taylor.
Brooks out to a lead for Lakeview. See if she holds up. Brooke Ellison goes 1, RTR 2. In heat numero uno, we can look at the replay. Let's run that again. We want to go a bit slower. I was pushing a button, didn't really play it one more time. Here we go. So Brooke 1, RTR 2. Hard to tell from this angle. It could be Wabasso 3. That would be Elsie Leopold, and then Hadley Kotek 4. Unofficially. They're now set for heat number 2. In heat number 2, in lane 1, Leah Javens, Lakeview. Lane 2, Abigail Stewart, YME. Lane 3, Reagan Knapp, Pipestone area. Lane 4, Kayliana Embry, WWG, RRC. Lane 5, Callie DeVos. Camby Miniota. Lane 6, Sophie Cruzmark, Benson KMS. Lane 7, Alicia Hernandez, Pipestone area. And lane 8, Reagan Basut, Lakeview. Looks like Pipestone area 1. And then number 2 we'll see on the replay. Slow it down. So Pipestone 1. Lane 6. Lane 5. Lane 7 or 1. Then 8, 4, 2. Moving on to heat number 3, starting lane 1, Oakley Shears, RTR, Lucy Schmidt, YME, Scarlett Hillesheim, Wabasso, Addison Vogue, WWG, RRC, Ava Handlin, Lakeview, Ellie Yang, WWG, Red Rock, RRC, Lauren Stuick, Pipestone area. I'm sorry, Lauren, my apologies. And Ana Andrade Lopez, Pipestone area. That's heat number 3. 6 total heats. The wind has picked up a little bit. You might be hearing a little bit of that in the microphone. Try to place the microphone better after maybe heat 3.
boys.
So lane 4, number 1,
East flight girls
lane
triple.
6,
Please check in.
and then lane 1, lane 7, lane 5, maybe 2, 3, 8. And now we're on to heat number 4. See if I've got enough time to go move that mic. After this race, or this heat, we'll get that up there. Heat number 4 coming up. No, I didn't get a chance to run down them. See ya. Riley Moat, Ari Johnson, Zoa Vanwick, Jamie Ryer, Angel Lopo, Jasmine Grangs, Alicia Hatfield, and Reagan Strike. Lane number 1, that's Rayleigh Moat. And then lane 2, Ari Johnson. Probably lane 4, Jamie Ryer, and then Zoa Van Wyck. Then we'll move on to heat number 5. We're set for heat number 5. Shaylin Miller, Taylor Marcourt, Hollis Heath, Elena Fernelius, Justice Sims, Nora Guile, I Hiroshi, and Grace Kruger round up. Heat number 5. Go to the replay to get our finishes. Looks like heat 6, or lane 6, Nora Guile, and then lane 4, Elena Fernelius. Then probably lane 7, I Hiroshi. Tough. Probably 1, Shaylin Miller. It's really tight there, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to be a photo finish. Getting set for heat number 6, the final heat. 3 runner. Nope. That's it for the girls. Now we're gonna move on to the boys 100 meter. Looks like they got rid of. Nope. They're there. They're still there. All right. Didn't look like that they were in there. Got it. So lane 3, Kaylin Fear, Camby Miniota, Brooke Hoberg, Benson KMS, and Maddie Silas, Benson KMS. There's your final 3 runners in the girls 100 meter dash.
Third flight, girls long
Girls
jump.
flying.
Please check in. Third flight, girls long jump.
There's your lane 5 winner, Maddie Silas, in heat 6, followed by Brooke Hoberg and Kaylin Fear. And now we can move on to the boys 100 meter dash. Look at the records. Holder for the boys, number 1, Greg Schaefer, with a time of 10.87 back in 2024. Also holds. Well, I got an issue here. Well, one says 2023 and one 2024. So anyway, Greg also holds a facility record. He did that here at Lakeview. Now running at SMSU, also playing football for them. In heat number 1 for the boys, Connor Stein, Benson KMS, Grant Binabos, WWG, Red RRC, Gage Dimmick, Lakeview, Ty Rangard, Canby, Minneota, Americ Savandi, Pipestone area, Nolan Leopold, Wabasso, Jacob Dion, Pipestone area, and Casey Hoyland, Canby, Minneota. Don't know if there's anywhere where I can put the mic where it's not going to be affected by the wind. There is a, it says 12 miles an hour, but it feels like it's a little bit stronger. The one nice thing for these runners is it is in their back. Well, Connor Stein out to a lead. He's going to hold it. I think he's got it. Wow, that was fast. These guys, everybody's fast. So that was Connor Stein 1, Americ Savandi 2, probably lane 6, Nolan Leopold 3, and then Ty Rangard, Gage Dimmick. Now we'll move on to heat number 2. In heat number 2, Breck Martin, YME, Caden Dirksen, WWG, RRC, Jackson Harkey, Lakeview, Cyrus Summerfield, Canby, Minneota. No one in lane 5, or they maybe switched them, moved them down. According to this one, there is no one in lane 5. But anyway, Kyler Sorbo, Lakeview, Odin Shaw, Benson KMS, and Joey Sullivan, YME. Oh, looks like they have. So Kyler Sorbo moved over to lane 5. So lane 6 is open. Like I said, everybody is fast. So heat number 2 goes to Cyrus Summerfelt. And, I don't know, probably lane 1, Breck Martin. And then 7, Odin Shaw. That's your 1, 2, 3. And then 4, probably lane 5, which was Kyler Sorbo. And then Jackson Harkey. Set for heat 3. Then heat 3, Brian Flores, RTR, Jonah Lovery, RTR, Bryson Campson, Wabasso, Vance Marty, Canby, Minneota, Alex Avandi, Pipestone area, Anderson Yanez, Canby, Minneota, Jake Robinson, Lakeview, and Emery Swearinga, RTR. Those are your runners for heat number 3.
Third and final call, girls 4x200 relay. Second call, boys 4x200 relay.
So to your mark, and everybody's still jumping around, trying to get that last little stretch. Maybe they'll have a pre-race routine that they like to go through. Good race. Love to see everybody give their all. So lane 3 is going to be finishing first, Bryson Campson. And then lane 4, Vance Marty, that's number 2. And then number 3, Alex Vandy in heat number 3. Now these are unofficial. So we got a camera angle on the side there so we can kind of see more of the race. Could put it right down the line, but then we wouldn't see as much of the race or the runners coming at us. I think it's kind of cool. Lane 4, heat numero cuatro. One lane will be open. Carson Martius Wabasso, KJ Bierman, Wabasso, Joel Hidalgo, YME, Zach Nissen, YME, Jonas Wilcox, YME, lane 6 open, lane 7 Anthony Guzman, YME, and Drake Brockberg, Wabasso. That is heat number 4.
Last call, girls triple jump. Last call.
Really close here. Lane 5, Jonas Wilcox.
Boys, 4 by 2.
And then probably lane 4, Zach Nissen.
1 mile run.
So close. I'm going to give this one to 7, Anthony Guzman. There's mirror 1, 2, and 3 unofficially. Now we can move on to heat number 5. In heat 5, Sebastian Ibarra, Benson KMS. Nick Plates, Wabasso. Cooper Peterson, Benson KMS. Juan Gutierrez, YME. Kingston Peterson, WWG RRC. Ryder Bretsch, Benson KMS. And in lane 8, skipping lane 7, Tucker Anderson, Lakeview. So this is our final heat in the boys 100 meter dash. Coming up next will be the girls 4x200 meter relay. Number 2 probably, and then 3, we'll catch it on the replay. Oh shoot, I pushed the button way too late, my bad. We will not catch it on the replay. Anyway, that's the end of heat number 5. Gonna move on to the girls 4x200 meter relay. Should only be 1 heat. Yes, that is accurate. Let's throw up our record holders from Lakeview. Just happened this year in 2026. Kotek, Addison. Oh, that should be Jorgensen. That's my bad. Well, I did first names, last names, whatever. All right, so Hadley Kotek, Addison Jorgensen, Reagan Bassett, Brooke Gunlickson. They're number 1 with the time of 1:52.04. Facility record was broken last year by Hills Beaver Creek. That's Olsen, Steinhoff, Harris, and Bakken with the time of 1:48.87. So was updating things today and made 1 error. That's the only one though, hopefully. So here we go. Let's run down the lane assignments in for the girls.
In 4th place, in 3rd place, Russell Tyler and in 2nd place, Gibson Maria Lindgren. In 1st place, from RTR, we have Harley Sorensen.
All right, stepped away for a second. All right, lane 1, Canby Minneota. That's their B team, or B, the label with the B. Lane 2, Pipestone area. Lane 3, Canby Minneota A. Lane 4, Benson KMS. Lane 5, RTR A. Lane 6, WWG RRC A. Lane 7, YME A. And lane 8, RTR B.
Second call, girls, 1600 meter run.
In lane 1, so Canby Minneota B, it's Melody Schaefer, Aubrey Burmeister, Addison Full, and Ella Cleveland. In lane 2, Pipestone area, Alicia Hernandez, Shiloh Post, Aurora Winsel, and Reagan Knapp. Lane 3 is Canby Minneota, Callie DeVos, Natalie Reppy, Ashlyn Winkleman, and Anaselli Maldonado. In lane 5, Benson KMS, Valeria Alvarez Cruz, Sydney Carlson, Sophie Cruzmark, and Eleanor Luft. In lane 5, RTR, Ava Guida, Taya Christensen, Oakley Shears, and Arlie Swanson. In lane 6, WWG, Red Rock Central, Edison Vogie, Haley Larson, Ellie Yang, and Kaisha Wani. In lane 7, YME, Dania Poland, Danica Thull, Ella DeCam, and Lucy Schmidt. In lane 8, RTR, Cadence Beck, Elizabeth Dederman, Michaela Hess, and Payson Buchert. Oh, this is the girls 4x200 meter relay. Heat 1. Let's switch it to laps. So we will have 2 laps. Looking over at the baseball score. Scoreless through the first, and now on the top of the second, Lacaparo Valley takes a 1-0 lead with nobody out. Actually, maybe it is the bottom of the inning. They scored 1. They're now in the in the field. Girls softball, tree blocking the scoreboard, so can't see that. Maybe I can get an update. From the person running the scoreboard there. All we're hearing is wind in that microphone. I tried hiding it. I'll have one more idea. Perhaps after this girls 4x200 meter relay, we'll have a little bit of downtime as we switch over to the boys 4x200 meter relay. See if we can get it hidden a little bit more, or we can still get sound but not the wind. Trust, got an idea. We'll do our best for you. So first legs being completed here in the girls 4x200 meter relay. All handoffs were successful. I believe RTR is in the lead. I would say RTR in the inside. Lane 5 is probably first. We'll switch to this camera angle, see them run by. Lane 5 RTR in the lead. So now that's lap number 2. This is the final lap. RTR in the lead 1. Pipestone area 2. Might actually be Pipestone 1. Yeah, we're going to switch this over to Pipestone 1, RTR 2. And have to jump back to probably KMS 3. Unofficially, watch the handoffs here. Pipestone with a clean handoff. They're definitely in the lead. This is the Anchors running this one out in the 200 sprint. They're down to about 100 meters to go. Pipestone in the lead. RTR right there, neck and neck. This is going to be a photo finish. Can the girl from Pipestone, probably Reagan Knapp, hold her off? Looks like she did it. There's our third finisher, Camby Miniota. Uh-oh, we lost the camera up top. No bueno, no bueno, no bueno. We're going to watch the replay. We got to see what's going on. Lost something up top. Shoot, shoot, shoot. I'll be right back. Okay, it came back. Never mind. Just kidding. No worries. All right, now that we got the boys switched over, we'll look at this. Lakeview record holders, Schaefer, Kosel, Karelski, and Schaefer, number 1 with the 135.69 back in 2023. And the facility record held by Redwood Valley back in 2025 with a time of 1:33.06. I'll be right back. Try to move that mic. Oh, it did? Is it okay?
I don't think I have.
All right, we're set for the boys 4x200 meter relay. Run down the teams here. Uh-oh. Oh, the camera went out again. Crap, crap, crap. No, no, no.
Runners, here go.
All right, sorry about that. We got the camera back just in time, but we got Wabasso in lane 2, Camby Miniota 3, Lakeview 4, Benson KMS 5, RTR 6, and Pipestone area 7.
Third flight, girls
Update from softball Lakers
girls long.
leading KMS 5-0 after 3. So for Wabasso, Paxton Huntercook, Nick Plates, Tyson Lightfoot, and Zeke Olson. Camby Miniota, Quentin McLean, Cyrus Sommerfelt, Gage Johnston, and Brett Stokes. From Lakeview, Chance Kosel, Gage Dimmick, Selby Anderson, and Brian Seago. Lane 5, Benson KMS, Grady Zimmerman, Darren Hippie, Miles Morrison, and Odin Shaw. In lane 6, RTR, Braxton Hess, Aiden Mason, Cade Wheats, and Alexander Kustemeyer. Well, this is the lap 2. And from Pipestone area in lane 7, Luis Ruiz Perez, Alex Savandi, Juan Jimenez Caballero, and Austin Jorgensen. All right, so leaders in this one looks to be Lakeview. They might have close to a Lakeview record. Nope, gonna be short of it. We'll go 15 seconds. On the replay.
Results are in for men's varsity 100 meters. In 6th place, West Walnut Grove, Red Rock Center.
Oh, I went way too far with 15 seconds. That was a lot. That's all right.
In 4th place, Canby, Minneota, Ty Verngard. In 3rd place, Wabasso.
There we go. So Lakeview
In
1.
2nd place, Pipestone area.
And then full.
And in 1st place with a time of 11:21.
Wabasso 2. Canby, Minneota 3. Unofficially. Our next event is a 1,600 meter run for the girls.
Results are in for the women's varsity 100 meters. In 6th place from Lakeview.
Just wait, hold on. There
In 5th place
is
Lakeview, Hadley, Kotek.
another heat for the boys.
In 3rd place,
Oh, gotta switch this.
Joey Tuft. In 2nd place, Benson KMS.
Oh,
Maddie
not that,
Svenz.
not that.
And in 1st place, with a time of 13:31, Brooke Ungelson from Lakeview.
So in lane 3, RTR, Gavin Erickson, Finn Piercy, Bryson Andreessen, and Jonah Lovery. In lane 4, WWG, RRC, Bowen Hesse, Juriston Larson, Adrian Yang, and Muao Vang. Lane 5, YME, Jonas Wilcox, Talmage, Hadfield, Zach Nissen, and Alexis Alejandro. Oops, and we're not the 1,600. I'd switch that back on the 4x200 meter relay.
First call, girls, 4x100 meter relay. First call, girls, 4x100 meter relay.
Baseball update, still 1-0 going into the top of the 3rd inning. Some reason junior high baseball or C baseball doesn't have the scoreboard on. Should work. Tested it the other day. Don't know why they're not using it. But anyway, so no update there from that game either. Here's heat number 2 in the boys 4x200 meter relay. And then after this we'll have the 1,600 meter run. First part of heat number 2 complete. Handoffs were solid there for both our WWG, RRC, and YME that we saw. And behind them was RTR. They also had a clean handoff.
Results are in for men's varsity triple jump. In 6th place from Canby, Minneota, Silas Malone. In 5th place from Benson KMS.
Clean
Cooper
handoff.
Peterson. In 4th place from Canby, Minneota, Owen Peterson. In 3rd place.
There's our leader from Westbrook Walnut Grove, Red Rock Central.
In 2nd place from Wabasso.
2nd place, right behind him, YME. And in 3rd place, RTR in heat number 2.
5 inches, Tavin Larson from Wabasso.
Anchor running for WWG, RRC, Miao Vang, or Mua Vang. Probably Mua. My apologies on any mispronunciations today. Just too many athletes to be able to get all of the names asked of the coaches ahead of time. Okay, we won't do the 15-second timer on this one or replay. It was a little excessive. And heat number 2 done. We'll go back and watch the
400-meter relay. First call, boys, 400-meter relay.
right there. Good finish from WWG Red Rock Central. Now we can move on to the girls' 1600-meter run. Leaders for Lakeview, number 1, Carly Doom, back in 2010 with a time of 5 minutes, 34.68 seconds. And the facility record established last year by Ellie Nelson from Redwood Valley with a time of 5 minutes, 18 seconds.
Runners, to your mark.
All right, had to step away for a second, but here's lap 1 of the girls' 1600-meter run. We have just one heat, so Addison Warner from WWG RRC, Summer LeBrun from RTR, Miranda Mishke, WWG RRC, Jonah Briggs, Canby, Minneota, Olivia Caskey, Pipestone area, Ella Byrel, Benson KMS, Addison Struntz, Wabasso, Karina Jan, YME, and Mamie Luft, Benson KMS.
In 4th place, RTR. In 3rd place, Canby, Minneota. In 2nd place, RTR. And in 1st place with a winning time of 1.5416, Pipestone.
All right, moving on to lap number 2 in the girls' 1600-meter run. Our leader hails from WWG RRC, Addison Warner. Pick up our leader. Behind her looks to be Summer LeBrun from RTR. And Miranda Mishke, teammate of Addison, in 3rd place. And Olivia Caskey in 4th place from Pipestone area. And right behind her, Jonah Briggs from Canby, Minneota. This is a mile run 4 times around the track. Now moved on to lap 3. So Addison Warner in first, followed by Summer LeBrun from RTR. And Miranda Mishke, 3. Go back to our leader. Olivia Caskey in 4th and Jonah Briggs in 5th. You see our leader right now.
Walnut Grove and Red Rock. 5th place, RTR. 4th place, Benson KMS.
Just got a notification that McKenna had a 6-pitch inning with a strikeout. So that means 3 pitches for 1 batter and then 3 pitches for 2 other batters. Hey, the scoreboard's on now for the game. Looks like
2 girls triple jump. Please check in.
Looks like the Lakers are trailing 6-0 in the 3rd inning. So, not baseball. Varsity boys are trailing Lac Parle Valley 4-0. There's a lap 4. Final lap. Clerk was distracted, not realizing he needed to ring that bell, but got it in there. So Summer LeBrun 2nd, Miranda Mishke 3rd. And we see Olivia Caskey and Jonah Briggs, and right behind them is Ella Byrel. Get back to our leader. We'll give some love to some of our other people that haven't been on the camera much on this race. Come back to them. Here we're going to see Karina Jan from YME. Get back to our leader. Then we'll see Addison Struntz and Mamie Luft finishing strong. Here's Addison Warner. He's going to take this heat, or this race, with the first place finish for WWG Red Rock Central. Time of just over 6 minutes. That's 1. Number 2, Summer LeBrun. 6-minute time. That's impressive. Imagine running 6-minute mile and not coming in first. Here's our 3rd place finisher, Miranda Mishke. Right behind her, Jonah Briggs came into 4th place. And with a strong finish, Ella Byrel from Benson KMS. And then Olivia Caskey. Let's see if we can get the camera on these runners still out there. There we go. There you find them. Good job. Coming down the final stretch from YME, Karina Jan. Switch this camera, let them get back. There's Karina Jan. Oh. We'll skip it right here. And Addison Struntz from Wabasso. And Mamie Luft from Benson KMS. And that'll do it for the girls' 1,600-meter run. Coming up next, we're going to switch over to the boys.
Final call, girls, 4x100-meter relay.
So a leader for the boys from Lakeview
4x100-meter
in the 1,600-meter run is Kelly Smith from 1977 with a time of 4 minutes, 32.80 seconds. And the facility record established last year by William Arns from Redwood Valley with a time of 4 minutes 25.75 seconds. And the boys 1600-meter run, Tate Reminger, Lakeview, Kendon Knudsen, Camby Minnesota, Wyatt Huff, Benson KMS, Charles Olson, YME, Gabe Lofgren, Benson KMS, Jasper Pokart, Camby Minnesota, and James Camrath, Camby Minnesota, Benjamin LeBrun, RTR, Sam Wyborg, WWG RRC, Ryan Martin, YME, Camden Novak, Wabasso, Shane Freilich, Benson KMS, and Teddy Pope, Wabasso.
Rudder, clear mark.
Okay. Here, come here.
Boys long jump, please come check in. All flights, come check in.
Or time stopped. Don't know why. Oh, there it came back. So our leader from Benson KMS, Wyatt Hoff. And then it's Tate Reminger from Lakeview. And Kendon Knudsen second. And probably Gabe Lofgren. Lap 2 for the boys, 1600-meter run. Tate Reminger now taking the lead. Followed right behind by Kendon Knudsen. And dropping in the third, Wyatt Hoff from Benson KMS. Right behind him is also Gabe Lofgren. So a pack of 5 out in the lead. Now we see Tate kind of distancing himself from Kendon Knudsen, the second place runner. Now lap numero tres for the boys. And probably Wyatt Hoff and then Gabe Lofgren. Followed by Jasper Pokart. And then Miami, maybe Charles Olson. Let's get back to our leader, Tate Reminger. This is lap number 3. Tate has probably about a 40-meter lead right now.
Third and final call, girls 4 by 100 relay. Second call, boys 4 by 100-meter relay. First call, girls 400-meter dash.
So Tate has a good lead, followed by Kendon Knudsen, and then right behind him, Wyatt Hoff. Lap number 4 for the boys. Now we'll pick up Tate, the lead runner, on the backside of the track. So Tate 1, Camby Minio 2, Ketsa Knudsen. Now he's just been passed up by Wyatt Hoff on the backside of the track. Down the final stretch, here's Tate Reminger from Lakeview. And there's Tate finishing about 4:57, 4:58 roughly. Now we pick up Wyatt Hoff, who just reached second place, passing Kendon Knudsen. Good stretch from Kendon Knudsen, and then right behind him, Gabe Lofgren making a move. Too much of a distance to make up, but had a good final push. Probably Jesper Pokart. And then maybe Ryan Martin. This might be James Camrath from Camby Minnesota. Again, if I mess up the names or misidentify the athletes, my apologies in advance. All results are live on athletic.net. Just search for the Lakeview event and you can see the results as they come in. So here's a good push. Enough in them. Ooh, little kick at the end. I think that must be Ryan Martin right there. And finishing Ted Pope. And that's it for the boys. 1600 meter run. Tate Reminger, your winner in that one. Now we're on to the girls 4x100 meter relay. Just one time around. See how many heats are in this one. There's just one heat in the girls 4x100 meter relay. Let's look at some record holders. For the girls, in first place, Densrud, Gunlickson, Basut, and Handlin with a time of 51.68 back in 2024. Facility record made last year by Hills Beaver Creek with a time of 51.02. Team members Balster, Olson, Harris, and Bakken. For the girls, 4x100 meter relay in lane 1 will be RTRB, Cadence Beck, Nora Guile, Sophia Altoff, and Rayleigh Moat. In lane 2, Camby Minnesota A, Kylan Fear, Ella Cleveland, Jasmine Grangs, and Jasmine Engler. In lane 3, RTRA, Michaela Hess, Oakley Shears, Taya Christensen, and Arlie Swenson. In lane 4, from Benson KMS A, Maddie Silas, Shyla Wosty, Sophia Cruzmark, and Valeria Alvarez Cruz. In lane 5, Lakeview A, Hadley Kotek, Brooklyn Gunlickson, Bryn Lundeen, and Jovi Benson. In lane 6 from WWG RRC, Addison Vogie, Maya Wall, Aubrey Crane, and Kiliana Embry. In lane 7 from Wabasso A, Aaliyah Flowers, Elsie Leopold, Mulaney Kramer, and Mila Getter. In lane 8 from YME, Justice Sims, Jamie Ryer, Jalen Magnuson, and Eilish Hadfield. So just one heat in the girls 4x100 meter relay.
100 meter relay. Second call, girls 400 meter dash. First call, boys 400 meter dash.
Looking around, white flags everywhere except for at the start line. We're yellow. We have just gone white there. That means everybody is ready to roll. This 25-meter sprint, no, 100-meter sprint for each of them for a total of 400. I'm an idiot. So it looks like Lakeview is out to the lead. They've got a clean handoff, all clean handoff so far, no drops. Lakeview still in the lead. Coming around the stretch, down the stretch, final stretch. Anchors taken away. There's Jovi Benson. Handoff clean. Good race from all the athletes. Let's go back and watch Jovi Benson take first place and the Lakeview Lakers. All right, next up we'll have the boys 4x100 meter relay. Should switch over in a second here. Leading for Lakeview in first place back in 2021, Coso, Cloco, Mulder, and Schaefer with a time of 44.57. And the facility record established last year by Redwood Valley with a time of 44.51. Those team members were Kramer, Fuhr, Williamson, and Crawford. We will have two heats for the 4x100 meter relay for the boys. In lane 1, RTRA, Tucker Guile, Jonah Lovery, Braxton Hess, and Aiden Mason. In lane 2, Canby Minneota B, Silas Malone, Anderson Yanez, Landon Behrens, and Vance Marty. Lane 3, WWG, Red Rock Central, Grant Binabos, Bowen Hess, Jackie Yang, and Dang Vang. In lane 4, Benson KMS A, Darren Hippie, Cameron Silas, Miles Morrison, and Connor Stein. In lane 5 from Lakeview A, Garrett Schaefer, Gage Dimmick, Selby Anderson, and Brian Sego. In lane 6 from Canby Minneota A, Casey Hoyland, Cyrus Sommerfelt, Gage Johnston, and Quentin McLean. And in lane 7 from Pipestone Area A, John Goals, Adrian Caskey, Kelby Lanners, and Austin Jorgensen. So in lane 1, it's RTR, 2, Canby Minneota B, 3, WWG RRC, 4, Benson KMS, 5, Lakeview, 6, Canby Minneota A, and 7, Pipestone Area A. Maybe them. So this is heat 1 of 2 for the boys 4x100 meter relay. What was that? All right, we're on to the second part. This is a tight one. Lakeview, Benson, KMS, both simultaneous handoffs. This is going to be a photo finish. It's going to come down to how well these handoffs go. Clean, clean, neck and neck, down the stretch. We got Benson, KMS, and Lakeview. Looks like Benson's pulling away. It's going to be close. Benson, KMS 1, Lakeview 2 unofficially. Good race in heat number 1. Go back to that replay of the finish of 1 and 2. Just a look back to see, he's like, yep, got this. And Lakeview 2, so Benson, KMS 1, Lakeview 2. And Canby, Minneota,
1600 meters.
3.
In 6th place from Pipestone.
And now
Olivia
we'll have
Husky.
heat number
In 5th
2.
place from Benson, Ella Byral. In 4th place, Canby, Minneota, Jonah Briggs.
In
3rd place,
heat number
Westport
2 for the
Monogram, Rock
boys.
Central,
In lane 3 will be
In
YME,
2nd place,
Breck
Lake
Martin,
TR,
Zach
Southern
Nissen,
Lagoon.
Jonas Wilcox,
In 1st
and
place
Alexis
from Westport,
Alejandro.
Grove, Red Rock
In lane 4
Central,
from
Madison,
Mobasso, Paxton Hunter Cook,
of 6,
Nolan Hansen, Zeke
0.82.
Olsen, and Taven Larson. In lane 5 from RTR, Brian Flores, Gavin Erickson, Emery Swearinga, and Austin Mason. And those 3 teams will round out heat number 2 in the boys 4x100 meter relay. Up next will be the 400 meter dash, followed by the 300 meter hurdles, and then the 800 meter run. Got a final from softball, 1 hour game. Lakeview defeats KMS 7-1. Up next will be the JV game. Looking over at the boys game, Lacaparo Valley leading the Lakers 5-0 in the 5th inning. From the C baseball game, Central Minnesota Christian 6, Lakeview 3 in the 4th inning. Don't know which team is in the field. They both are wearing blue uniforms, so I don't know which team for the bottom or the top right now. It looks like the bottom of the inning, so Lakers trailing 3 going to the bottom of the 4th.
We will line up at the start of the 300 hurdles. We will line up at the start of the 300 hurdles.
And we're looking around at all the corners. 3 white flags, just waiting for home base to go white. Then we can get heat number 2 started. So again, we want to thank you for tuning in to today's broadcast of the Lakeview Track and Field Invitational. If you want to find out some results, just go to athletic.net and search for the Lakeview Invitational and you will find it. I did have a QR code at one time. Oh, but this is, why is that? I'm just gonna scan it and see where it, this was last year. This is Buffalo Ridge timing. Yeah, we don't want the Buffalo Ridge one. Here's heat number 2 of the boys, 4x100 meter relay.
Call girls pole vault. First call girls pole vault.
Clean handoff from Wabasso. Looks to be establishing themselves in the lead. Oh yeah, Wabasso's won. Neck and neck from YME and RTR in heat number 2. See their handoffs in the background. RTR with a slight advantage. YME coming on strong. So Wabasso takes that one. Here's the end of heat number 2. A good little finish. Let's get the replay of 2 and 3.
Last call, boys, long jump. First flight will start in 5 minutes.
Our next event is the 400 meter dash for the girls. Still can't believe they call that a dash, but it is what the name of it is. So Lakeview leading number 1 is Brooke Gunlickson. Set the record this year with a time of 1 minute and 1.12 seconds. The facility record held by Claire Stokes from Canby, Minnesota, set back in 2024 with a time of 1 minute 0.60. For the girls 400 meter relay, or 400 meter dash, we'll get those words right. We will have 3 heats in heat number 1. Kiera Hansen, Canby, Minnesota. Elizabeth Dieterman, RTR. Abigail Stewart from YME. Angelique Poland, YME. Jaron Buchert, RTR. Ella DeCam, YME. Sydney Carlson, Benson KMS. And Easton Jensen, RTR. So running down that shows me that Brooke Gunlickson is not running this, the leader from Lakeview. Nor is Addison Jorgensen from Lakeview. Coming in clutch. DoorDash answered the call.
Results are in for men's varsity 1600 meter run. In 6th place, Charles Olson from YME. In 5th place, James Camrath from Canby, Minnesota.
This is heat number 1 of the girls 400 meter dash.
Benson KMS. 3rd place,
Looks to be
Kenton
YME in the lead.
Minnesota. 2nd place,
Probably
Mike from Benson KMS.
Angelique Poland.
And in 1st place, Tate Remiger from Lakeview with the time.
And then followed right by Abigail Stewart. Teammates, they're going to push each other down the stretch. They're definitely 1 and 2 right now. Inside, Abigail Stewart with the lead. Followed by Angelique Poland.
Second call, girls 300 meter hurdles. First call, boys 300 meter hurdles. Remember, we'll line up for the 300 hurdles over at the scooter.
First call, boys high jump. First call, boys high jump.
There's the end of heat number 1. And the winner of that one, unofficially, Abigail Stewart.
Results
In
are
Heat
for
2,
women's
5
varsity
runners.
jump. Tied for
In lane
fifth,
3, Addison Full from Canby, Minneota. Lane 4, Asa Olson, WWG RRC. Lane 5, Zoya Van Wyck, Canby, Minneota. Lane 6, Gal
Third
Vang,
place, Summer LeBrun,
WWG RRC. And lane 7,
place,
Abby
Liz Warren from
Zweig,
Wabasso.
Wabasso.
And
Or
first
Zuig,
place,
Zig,
Joey Tuft
Zweig.
from RTR.
My apologies.
Distance of 15:10.5.
The gun's about ready to go for heat number 2, and we hear it. So in the lead looks to be Zoya Van Wyck from Canby, Minneota. And as they come around the turn, it looks like probably Gal Vang from WWG RRC, number 2 in heat number 2. But clearly out in the lead, Zoya Van Wyck from Canby, Minneota. Then maybe actually I was wrong on the inside. Is going to be Addison Full. She's in second. She's got a little kick in her. Going to be a teammate push down to the stretch. And Addison Full pulls away and is going to win heat number 2. Go back and watch her cross. There's your winner of heat number 2, Addison Full from Canby, Minneota. And now we'll get ourselves ready for heat number 3. In heat number 3, 3 runners. In lane 3, Leah Javins from Lakeview. In lane 4, Bella Rayner, WWG RRC. And lane 5, Annika Copperwood, WWG RRC. That's the final runners in heat number 3 for the girls 400-meter dash. Starters getting the runners ready. So Leah Javins from Lakeview running this one. Looks like it's her first event. Doesn't have a seed time. She looks to have a commanding lead in heat number 3. Followed by Bella Rayner and Annika Copperwood.
Results are in for women's varsity high jump. In 6th place from Benson, Mommy Luft. In 5th place from RTR, Joey Tuft. We have a 3-way tie for second. Benson, Eleanor Luft. Benson, Maddie Silas. And Canby, Jasmine Greggs. In 1st place, we have Westbrook, Walnut Grove, Red Rock Central, Miranda Mischke, with a distance of 5 feet.
Here's Leah Javins in heat number 3 from Lakeview. Switch the camera angle. Watch her finish. There's your winner of heat number 3. And coming down the final stretch, 2 runners from WWG RSC, Bella Rayner and Annika Kopperud. Strong finish. That's Bella Rayner. And then Annika Kopperud finishing it out for heat number 3. We're going to switch over to the boys' side of the 400-meter dash. In the boys' 400-meter dash, we'll have 3 heats as well as they're getting themselves set. But let's look at the leaders from Lakeview. The record holder is Grant Taylor. Came back in 2013 with a time of 51.31. The facility record holder, Matthew Van Epps from CMCS back in 2016. Time of 50.73. As we look at the boys' 400-meter dash, 5 runners in heat number 1. Looks like there's a scratch, so we'll just have 5. In lane 2, Nick Plates, Wabasso. Lane 3, Cade Wheats, RTR. Lane 5, Nolan Leopold, Wabasso. Lane 6, Bryson Campson, Wabasso. And lane 7, Dristan Larson, WWG, RRC.
Scratch that first call for girls 200. Instead, we got the girls 800. And that will be down at the start of the 100 where I will get you lined up.
We're ready to begin heat number 1 of 3 for the boys' 400-meter dash. Nolan Leopold from Wabasso looked to get off to a really quick start. He's running in lane number 5. Tristan Larson on the outside had a really good start too. And then Cade Wheats looks like he's picking it up, and Bryson Campson come around the final stretch. Her final turn into the home stretch. It is Dristan Larson and Nolan Leopold 1 and 2 right now. I don't know, this is actually a tight 1. Seems to be solidified in Nolan Leopold. We'll see what replay says. So definitely Nolan Leopold 1. Probably a stretch. Cade Wheats 2. Probably going to be lane 6, Bryson Campson, and then Nick Plates, and then Dristan Larson. So a good race from those gentlemen in heat number 1. Moving on to heat number 2. In heat 2, we'll have 6 runners starting in lane 2, Sky Bentz, WWG, Red Rock Central. Lane 3, Damian Galvez, YME. Lane 4, Finn Piercy, RTR. Lane 5, Ryder Bratch, Benson KMS. Lane 6, Talmage Hadfield, YME. And lane 7, Riley Coden, WWG, RRC. So my apologies to Mr. Hadfield. And probably got your first name wrong. But we quickly moved into heat number 2. Starters ready. Another tight race. Looks like Benson KMS's Ryder Bratch out to an early lead. It is hard to tell because of the staggered start. Really don't know until they make that final turn. But you can just kind of gauge the distances. And then as they make this final turn, this is when we can really determine who is in the lead. Because at that point, everything is equal. And it is Benson KMS 1. Right behind them, YME. That's Talmadge Hadfield.
Results are in for women's varsity for about
Definitely want to
in 6th place,
learn how to
Minnesota.
say that name.
5th place, Benson KMS. 4th place, Westbrook Walnut Grove, Red Rock. In 3rd place, RTR.
Oh, we'll take a look
place,
out back
Wilson.
at heat number 2,
And
how that
1st
finished
place
set
with a
up.
winning time of 52.71, Lakeview.
There's your 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And then the replay cutout. Now we'll move on to heat number 3 in the boys 400 meter dash. First, get the heater going. Ran out of propane on that last tank. So got that one going in heat number 3. We have 3 runners in lane 3. Dang Vang, WWG RRC. Lane 4, KJ Bierman, Wabasso. And lane 5, Dane Workman, RTR. Propane heat is working once again. Tight race. We'll give this one to probably Dang Vang out in the lead for WWG RRC. But not too far behind him, KJ Bierman from Wabasso. And Dane Workman seems to be making a move. Maybe not quite enough, but he should be sitting in 2nd place in heat number 3. That's exactly how it played out, coming around that turn. Dang Bang in the lead, followed by Dane Workman and then KJ Bierman. Good finish from all 3. Definitely a strong finish for Dang Bang. And then followed by Dane Workman and then KJ Bierman. Round it out. Our next event is going to be the girls 300 meter hurdles. Oh, don't want that up there yet. Let's take a look at the leaders. In first place from Lakeview, Brenda Basut. The time of 47.96 back in 1990. And the facility record holder belongs to Sophia Vogel from Central Minnesota Christian. Back in 2024, the time of 46.80.
4th place, Wabasso.
Going to be a little delay as they get the track ready to go for the girls 300 meter hurdles. We'll see I don't see anybody moving. Nobody's placing hurdles on the track. But I think that's where we are.
Hurdle crew, we need you to set up the hurdles for the 300.
There it
300
is.
hurdle crew.
There's the call for the hurdles. I'm like, pretty sure we got the 300 hurdles, but nothing's happening. And so we'll have just a little delay as the track gets prepared for the girls' 300-meter hurdles. I'm going to step away and finish this burger brought to you by the Costa Rica Travelers in the concession stand.
Hurdle crew, please start setting up the hurdles.
We're getting set. We'll see if he gets the camera moved. He was just down here. Oh, come on, Trey. Move it. Move it. There you go. Find him. There it is. All right, so the girls' 300-meter hurdles.
Adapted wheelchair discus from Lakeview. First place, Broden Stensrud.
Second flight, boys 11.
For 2 heats, this is heat number 1. Dana Poland from YME, Ava Danielson, Cami Miniota, Dakota Justison, Lakeview, Ashlyn Winkleman, Cami Miniota, Aubrey Brockberg, Pipestone area, Maddie Staub, Lakeview, and Jerica Selbo, Lakeview. We'll go 15 seconds. We'll get all of them. Hopefully. Do that there.
Results are in for women's varsity discus. In 6th place from Pipestone, Harper Winsell.
So
5th
Cami
place,
Miniota,
Lakeview,
Ashlyn
Westwood
Winkleman, number 1.
4th place, Westwood
And Aubrey
Red Rock
Brockberg,
Central,
2.
Alexis Vang. 3rd place,
This is going to be
Westwood
close.
Walnut Grove, Red Rock Central, Sophie
Probably
Peplow.
3. Dakota
2nd
Justison,
place,
and then Maddie Staub.
Collins. And in 1st place,
And then
the
Jerica
jump
Selbo,
of 101
Lakeview.
I'm sorry, throw. Mommy.
And then
left
Ava Danielson
KMS in
and
first.
Dana Poland finishing it out. Move on to heat numero dos. Well, Trey will figure out that they're not starting there. He'll get it. And this is heat 2, final one. There's just 3 girls in this one. Evelyn Martin, Elsie Badeau, and Samantha Gracia Ramirez. Is it Gracia Ramirez? Maybe. I suppose it could be Gracia. So we got Evelyn Martin from YME, Elsie Badeau from RTR, and Samantha Gracia Ramirez from Benson KMS. There, Trey figured it out. So Trey's doing a great job. This is his first track meet that he's ran the camera.
Third and final call, girls 800 meter run. Second call, boys 800 meter run. First call, girls.
Looks like Samantha Garcia Ramirez out in the lead for Benson KMS. Actually, no, I take that back. Why me? I looked at the strong. Evelyn Martin is in the lead in heat number 2, followed by Elsie Badeau from RTR. Oh, jeez. So the replay, nobody got a chance to see the replay because I still had the YouTube thing going on there. That was my bad.
You need to raise the hurdles for the boys.
Go back and watch our finish in heat number 2. Whoops. Push the wrong button. Didn't want to. So there it is, Evelyn Martin. And then Elsie Badeau.
Second flight,
I
boys
suppose
long jump,
I lost
10
my
minutes to warm up.
fun little graphic. Okay, boys, 300 meter hurdles coming up next. They'll have to adjust the hurdles. The leader comes in from Lakeview, or the Lakeview leader is Ethan Staub. Set back in 2023 at the time 41.37. Facility record holder Dan Knapper from Cami Miniota back in 2010 with a time of 39.99. As they're getting the track ready for the boys, 300 meter hurdles in lane 2. We have 6 runners. Lane 2, Evan McConnell, RTR. Lane 3, John Goals, Pipestone area. Lane 4, Tyson Lightfoot, Wabasso. Lane 5, Thane Mathis, Lakeview. Lane 6, Landon Barons, Cami Miniota. And lane 7, Sebastian Ibarra, Benson, KMS. Here's heat 1 of 2. Our next event will be the 800 meter run. Tyson Lightfoot and Thane Mathis going neck and neck. Thane just hit the hurdle, see if that slowed him down a little bit. They come down the home stretch. They are neck and neck. Tyson Lightfoot with just a hair of a lead. Can Thane make the comeback? Might have waited too long.
Results are in for women's varsity 400
see.
meters. In 6th place from Benson KMS, Sydney Carlson. 5th place, Miami, Ellen.
There's your finish from
4th place,
Obasso.
RTR, Elizabeth Dieterman.
And then
3rd place,
Thane
RTR,
Mathis. So
Jared
Tyson
Butcher.
Lightfoot takes heat
In
number
2nd
1.
place, Miami,
Thane
Anjali
Mathis,
Coleman. And
number
in 1st
2.
place with a time of 1:4:88, Yellow Medicine East with Abigail Stewart.
In heat number 2, 3 runners. In lane 3 from Kamiminiota will be Kendon Knutson. Lane 4, Mua Vang, WWG Red Rock Central. Lane 5, Alexis Alejandro, Wyoming.
Results are in men's varsity 400 meters. In 6th place from Benson KMS, Ryder Brecht. In 5th
Alexis
place,
Alejandro, I think he's got a little lead. He's on the outside
4th
from
place,
YME.
Bryson Hampson. 3rd place, Wabasso, Nick Putz. 2nd place from RTR, Cade Weeks. And with a winning time of 56:60 is from Wabasso, Nolan Leopold.
And definitely in the lead is Alexis Alejandro, followed by Kendon Knutson. Kendon Knutson making a little run here. He's got a push. Oh, Alexis just caught that hurdle, and that slowed him down. And that's enough to allow Kendon Knutson to take that one. Just that hurdle, and he knows it. That got him. Good race, though, from that young man. Kendon Knutson, winner of heat number 2.
Final call, boys 800.
Followed by Alexis Alejandro, and then Muavang.
First call, boys 200 meter dash.
All right, our next event coming up is the girls' 800 meter run. The leader from Lakeview, Maddie Fensky, back in 2017 with a time of 2 minutes, 24.91 seconds. And the facility record was set back in 2024 by Braylon Merritt from Canby, Minnesota with a time of 2 minutes, 20.80 seconds. For the girls' 800 meter run, we'll have 2 heats and 2 laps. We're gonna keep track of the laps. Even though there's 2 heats in heat 1, we have Amana Smith, WWG RRC, Hannah Stokes, Cami Minnesota, Miranda Mishke, WWG RRC, Elsie Leopold, Wabasso, Amelia Bucher, Pipestone area, Shelby Reminger, Lakeview, Emily Finstrom, Benson KMS, and Anna Briggs, Canby, Minnesota. There's heat number 1, and heat number 2 will also feature 8 athletes. So 800 meter run 2 times around the track. And looks like the rain is kind of dropping back in again, making its way. We took the cover off of the camera up top. Well, I did, because we were fixing things, and so now Trey's probably gonna have to scramble up there again. My apologies, Trey, creating more work for you. Here we go, the 800 meter run, heat number 1 is started. See people scrambling as the rain moves in. So in lap number 1, leader appears to be from Benson KMS. That's Emily Finstrom. Second place is Shelby Reminger.
varsity triple
And
jump.
then Amelia
We have a try
Bucher.
for
There's your
sixth
1,
place.
2, and 3 right now.
Danya Pullman in Yellow Medicine East. Emily Finstrom.
A 1/4 of the way through the race.
Alexa Olson from Westbrook Walnut Grove, Red Rock Central. 4th place, Ava Danielson, Cami Minota. 3rd place, Melanie Kramer, Wabasso. 2nd place, Ava Gilda, RTR. And the winning triple jump is Liz Warren, Wabasso, with a jump of 32 feet and 5 inches.
We're on to lap 2, and that's the leader, Emily Finstrom, followed by Shelby Remiger, and then Amelia Bucher, and Hannah Stokes, and then either Anna Smith, or Amana Smith, or Miranda Mishke. Pick up our leader from Benson KMS, Emily Finstrom. Unless that's Wabasso. Maybe that's Wabasso. Maybe that's Elsie Leopold. I might have been calling her name wrong. With the 2 uniforms similar, I'd be willing to bet I had that wrong. I think that's Elsie Leopold from Wabasso. See if we can get a good look at her jersey here coming around the final turn. Yeah, just on based on the time, this has got to be Elsie Leopold. My apologies for the first time around, Elsie. Yep, definitely Elsie. Unofficially around 2:28. Number 2, Shelby Remiger being pushed by Amelia Bucher. What's the... We're going to go photo finish on this one. We'll see. It looks like Bucher maybe takes it. We'll run that replay. That was a close finish. Cami Miniota's Hannah Stokes comes in 4th. Ooh. Let's get that one. We'll run that replay.
Results are in women's varsity 300-meter hurdles.
That one was even closer.
Elsie Vidot from RTR. 5th
There's the
place,
end of heat
Miami.
number 1.
4th place, Maddie Staub from Lakeview. 3rd place, Dakota Justinson from Lakeview. 2nd place, Aubrey Rothberg from Pipestone. And 1st place, hurdle 300-meter with a time of 52.63, Ashlyn Winkleman from Canby.
That was really a close finish on that one. Okay. Now heat number 2. 8 athletes getting this one. Karina Jan, YME. Madeline Swenson, Pipestone area. Riley Alms, WWG RRC. Hallie Baldock, Benson KMS. Skylar Olson, YME. Olivia Caskey, Pipestone area. Cora Deering, Benson KMS. And Angelina Petrick, YME.
Runner, clear mark.
Did you need this tray? I've got one. Okay, here's the tape right up here. Yeah. This is stupid.
Get clear to final call for the girls 200-meter dash. Second call, boys 200-meter dash. We are going to be getting in our lanes over at the start of the 200-meter dash. First call, girls and boys 2 miles.
Oh, we just hear that vibration. The wind has picked up and just vibrating things a little bit, so apologize about that. Getting another rain shower coming through. People are scattering, looks like. In the lead in heat number 2, Karina Jan from YME. Followed by, is that Benson KMS? I think so. Hallie Baldock or Bulldog. And then Pipestone area, Madeline Swenson. Got a little raindrop on the camera. We could dial up good weather. This is not the weather that I would wish for. Trey must be doing a little bit with the camera, so I'll just talk things through right now. I think he's covering the camera up top right now. So in first place right now we got Karina Jan. She's in front of that pack right there. He'll get them. So Karina Jan out in front, and then hard to tell here. Hard to tell names. Not names, but jerseys. Pipestone is third. That's Madeline Swenson is 3 in heat number 2. Trying to figure out number 2. That was Benson KMS. That's, oh yeah, Hallie Bulldog. Good announcer would know those things. So Karina Jan in first place here. In heat number 2, a strong finish from Madeline Swenson. She jumps out in front into second place. And then Hallie Bulldog. And then Riley Alms. Another Pipestone area. Olivia Caskey. Benson KMS. Cora Deering. Don't know if her mom is watching. Mom Amber Deering went to high school with her. Took some Spanish together back in the day. There's the end of heat number 2 for the girls 800-meter run. Oh, nope, there's still one more out there. Still one more. Don't want to switch that. Missed her. Didn't see that. Here she comes around the backside. This is Angelina Petrick from YME.
There is a tie for 5th place with YME, Torridge Hatfield. YME, Charles Olsen. 4th place, Shane Froelich, Benson KMS. 3rd place, Grady Zimmerman, Benson KMS. 2nd place, Adrian Yang, Westbrook, Walnut Grove, Red Rock Central. And in 1st place with a pole vault of 12 feet.
There's the end. Trey's getting the camera switched around up top, getting it covered from the rain. So my apologies, Trey, giving him a little bit of extra work. So as he's doing that, we'll keep it on this camera angle, but we'll run down the leaders. In first place from Lakeview, Ethan Schwankel with a time of 1 minute, 56.33 seconds back in 2023. And the facility record holder belongs to Matthew Van Epps from Central Minnesota Christian back in 2017 with a time of 1 minute, 59.04. Ethan Schwankel, running down at University of Sioux Falls, having a good collegiate career. For the boys 800, we will have 3 heats. Oh, maybe only 2, because as I switch on, look at the third one, there are no names there, so must have had some scratches. So probably just 2 heats in the boys 100-meter hurdles. 100-meter hurdles. Okay, don't know where that came from. How about the 800-meter run? We have Wyatt Brockberg from Wabasso, Damian Galvez, YME, Wyatt Hoff, Benson KMS, Alex Zern, Benson KMS, Tate Remiger, Lakeview, Christopher Janish, RTR, Zach Jones, WWG, RRC, and Carson Becker, Canby, Minneota. That's heat number 1 of the boys 800-meter run and lap numero 1. So, unfortunately, this rain's probably going to affect the concession stand. Baseball might be over. I know Lac Pearl Valley won. I don't know if they're going to play a JV game or not. So Benson KMS out in the lead. Wyatt Hoff followed by Tate Remiger from Lakeview. Not much we can do about the camera. That's lap number 2. The rain kind of blowing right into it, but hopefully the rain lets up and gets better. I've been watching the rain, the weather all week, and nothing on the forecast. I even looked this morning. I must be looking at the wrong things because there was no chance of rain, and we're getting things set up. And about 3 o'clock, I look over to the west and I see rain, and I'm like, where did this come from? We need the rain. Farmers need the rain. We just don't need the rain for this event right now. But here we go, back to the 800-meter run. Wyatt Hoff in the lead. Or is that Alex Zern? Maybe it's Wyatt. Followed by Tate Remiger. That's Alex Zern in the lead. Tate with a strong finish. Okay, so that is Alex Zern. I had that wrong. Tate Remiger 2. And now coming behind, Tate had an issue with the camera up top. There's our Wyatt Hoff. And camera went out up top now too. Oh. Weather is just creating all sorts of issues.
What?
There's our final runner in heat number 1.
Third call.
Now we can move back to heat number 2.
Second call. Boys and girls.
Or move on to heat number 2, and that should be the final one. Still, no one has populated in heat number 3. In heat number 2, starting from the inside lane 1, Talon Riley from Benson KMS, and then Ryan Martin YME, and Camden Novak Wabasso, Hank Kletcher WWG RRC, Anders Olsen WWG RRC, Caleb Colvin Pipestone area, Cooper Bierman Wabasso, and Anthony Guzman YME.
Runner Taylor.
Looks like the C baseball game is over. Scoreboard is cleared out. Never caught a final score on that one. And they are playing a JV baseball game. JV softball is going on right now as well. I'm not for sure how that game is going.
In 6th place, Evan McConnell from RTR. 5th place, Landon Barnes from Canby Minneota. 4th place, Kenan Knutson from Canby Minneota. 3rd place, John Bowles from Pipestone. 2nd place, Thane Mathis.
This is just a lap 1 coming around the first turn. In the lead from Wabasso, Camden Novak. And then right behind him, Hank Kletcher and Anders Olsen. Now making a move from Pipestone, looks like Caleb Colvin. Didn't quite get to the lead, but moved up to 2nd as we move into lap number 2. And they're running in a pack. All of them together. Usually can make for better times. Here our athletes are coming around the final turn. In lap number 2, in the lead, Benson KMS's Talon Riley, followed by Pipestone area Caleb Colvin. He's making another push. Let's see if Camden Novak can hold him off. This is what it's all about right here. The final push. And he held him off from the inside. Camden Novak takes that race. Caleb Colvin with a close second. We'll look at that photo finish. Just by about a step in the 800 meter. And heat number 2 goes to Camden Novak, followed by Caleb Colvin. Next up, we'll have the 200 meter dash for the girls. In the 200 meter dash, we'll have 4 heats. For Lakeview in first place is Brooke Gunlickson with a time of 26.20 set in 2024. And the facility record goes to Jacinta Rogenbuck from Lackawanna Valley, Dawson Boy back in 2013 with a time of 26.30. I just want to give a little shout out to Jackson Staub, throwing 62 feet and some odd inches. I don't remember, head coach Matt Conrad just showed that to me. That's definitely a facility record. Jackson just keeps breaking his own school record. Well, even with the rain showers, concession stand still going strong. All right, let's talk about this 200 meter dash for the girls. In heat number 1, Kayliana Embry from WWG RRC, Taya Christensen RTR, Liz Morin Wabasso, Joey Tuft RTR, Addison Jorgensen Lakeview, Anjali Poland YME, Bryn Lundeen Lakeview, and Anaselli Maldonado Canby Minneota. I'm not for sure what we have going on. The bunch of people just ran off the tracks. I think they're going to blocks. They're going to allow them to use blocks, probably just for the wetness of the track with the rain. They will let them start with blocks. So that's what the discussion was. That's why we had the little delay. So after the 200 meter dash, we'll have the 3,200 meter run. Followed by the 4x400 meter relay. So we got our 2 long events remaining. During the 3,200 meter run, I know Matt Conrad would like to. I'm going to do a short recognition for the Lakeview seniors on the track team. This is their one and only home event. So we'll give a little shout out to the seniors. There'll be a short presentation. Don't know if we'll actually be able to get that on the camera as the race will be going on. So, but just to know that that'll be happening during the 3,200 meter run. I don't know if it'll be happening during the boys or the girls. All right. Heat number 1. I guess we can get rid of the lap 1 and just go to heat 1. Joey Tuft in the lead in heat number 1 from RTR, followed by Addie Jorgensen in Lakeview. And then Wabasso, Liz Morin, and then Bryn Lundeen. So there, Joey Tuft 1, Addie Jorgensen 2, and then in lane 3, Liz Morin was 3rd. And then I think Taya Christensen 4, Bryn Lundeen 5, Angelique Poland 6, Anaceli Maldonado 7, and Kayliana Embry 8. Heat number 2 up next. 8 runners in this one, and starting in lane 1. Mulaney Kramer, Wabasso, Evelyn Martin, YME, Layla Henry, Benson KMS, Danica Thull, YME, Natalie Reppy, Camby Minneota, Cadence Beck, RTR, Kaisha Wani, WWG, RRC, and Aubrey Crane, WWG, RRC. That is heat number 2 for the girls 200 meter dash. As we watch them come around the first turn, Camby Minneota establishing the lead. That's Natalie Reppy in heat number 2. Followed by Wabasso on the inside, Mulaney Kramer 2, YME 3, and that's Evelyn Martin.
Boys 3,200 meter run. We are going to meet at the start of the 100.
So heat 2 goes to Natalie Reppy, and then Danica Thull, Mulaney Kramer, these are unofficial, Evelyn Martin, Cadence Beck, Kaisha Wani, and Aubrey Crane. Switch over to heat number 3. 8 athletes in this one, starting in lane 1. Angel Lopo, Benson KMS, or how about Angel Lopo? There we go. Jalen Magnuson, YME. Mila Getter, Wabasso. Haley Larson, WWG, RRC. Melody Schaefer, Canby, Minneota. Scarlett Hillesheim, Wabasso. Elena Fernilius, Benson, KMS. And Taylor Marcourt, Benson, KMS. Here's the start of heat number 3. We come down the final stretch. We've got Wabasso competing, Mila Getter and Scarlett Hillesheim. Maya Getter with the advantage. Not going to be able to get all of them on the 5-second replay. So there's Mila Getter, followed by Scarlett Hillesheim and Haley Larson. Melody Schaefer and Jalen Magnuson. That was heat number 3. And our 4th and final heat features 3 athletes. Starting out in lane 3, Maddie Staub, Lakeview, Callie DeVos, Canby, Minneota, and Reagan Basut, Lakeview. What'd you do? Here we go, and coming around the final stretch, Reagan Basut in the lead, followed by Callie DeVos and Maddie Staub. Maddie Staub and Callie DeVos going head to head. Maddie with just a step lead. There's going to be a photo finish. That was close. Reagan Basut gets heat number 4. Tight, probably Callie DeVos and then Maddie Staub. Really close, tight race for those athletes. Now we're moving on to the boys portion of the 200-meter dash. While they get set, we can run down the records quick. In first place for Lakeview, Ron Noon, set back in 1979 with a time of 22.60, which also happens to be the facility record time set by Carter Nesvold in 2018. He hails from the Pipestone area. For the boys, there will be 4 heats. In heat number 1 is Brett Stokes, Canby, Minneota. 2, Ty Rangard, Canby, Minneota. 3, Nolan Leopold, Wabasso. 4, Americ Savandi, Pipestone area. 5, Connor Stein, Benson, KMS. 6, Chance Colso, Lakeview. And 7, Bryson Campson, Wabasso. And it appears that our rain shower has dissipated, and hopefully we have clear skies the rest of the way. in heat number 1. Looks like Pipestone area, Merrick Savandi in second. Oh, Benson KMS, that's Connor Stein. He's taking the lead. Looks like he's going to take heat number 1. Good finish from Connor Stein. And then a Merrick Savandi, followed by Nolan Leopold. And then I think Brett Stokes and Chance Colsel, Ty Rangard, and Bryson Campson. Super close. Hard to tell exactly from that angle. So unofficial reports. Best guessing. In heat number 2.
First call, girls, 4 by 400 meters.
In lane 1, Michael Collins, Benson KMS, Silas Malone, Camby Minnesota, Dristan Larson, WWG RRC, Paxton Huntercook, Wabasso, Jackson Harkey, Lakeview, Jacob Dion, Pipestone area, Oswaldo Moreno, Benson KMS, and Oswaldo, and Jonah Lovery, RTR. There's your heat number 2 in the boys 200 meter dash. Quick start for Oswaldo Moreno from Benson KMS. Appears to have the short lead right now in heat number 2. On the inside, we're missing a couple people. Tristan Larson in the lead, so 2 people scratched, or were scratched. So it wasn't a full one. But there's Tristan Larson, followed by Oswaldo Moreno, and then Jacob Dion, Paxton Huntercook, and Jonah Lovery. That's heat number 2, and now heat number 3 is going to go a little something like this. Joey Sullivan, YME. What is that? Jake Robinson, Lakeview, Austin Mason, RTR, Finn Piercy, RTR, Landon Barons, Camby Minnesota, Dang Vang, WWG, RRC, Austin Jorgensen, Pipestone area, and lane 8, Emery Swearinga, RTR. I was like, I'm not for sure why the clock was still running, but I got that stopped. We're about set for heat number 4. JV baseball update, Lacaparo Valley leading Lakeview 2-0 in the top of the 2nd inning. JV softball still is going on. Looks like there's like 20 some points on the board. I don't know who that's for. See the 22. I can't see the other side. So the home team was 20 some runs in the JV game. Don't know about the guests. And Joey Sullivan in the lead from YME, and second Dang Vang, and on the inside or outside Emery Swearinga coming on strong. So much easier to see it in replay when we can pause it, slow it down. Lane 1, Joey Sullivan, and Emery Swearinga, followed by Dang Vang. And then Jake Robinson. Maybe a headline there. Austin Mason passing Finn Piercy right at the finish line. We'll see what the official results have, but that's the way I'm going to score it unofficially in heat number 3. In heat number 4, final heat, featuring 6 runners starting in lane 2, Joel Hidalgo from YME, Sky Bentz, WWG, RRC, Riley Coden, WWG, RRC, Wyatt Brockberg, Wabasso, Talmadge Headfield, YME, and Juan Gutierrez, YME. Again, apologize to Mr. Hadfield. If I am pronouncing the name incorrectly. So, yeah. See baseball results. Central Minnesota Christian defeats the Lakers 8-5. Difference was the 3-run first inning from Princeburg. The Lakers unable to overcome that deficit, and that remained the final score, deficit 8-5. Here is heat number 4. And our final heat in the boys 200-meter dash. Talmadge Hellfield. Wyatt Brockberg maybe with the lead or the win. He's got it.
Lakeview seniors, you are supposed to head to the sideline. That you would know what that means.
Wyatt Brockberg,
girls 4x100,
followed by Talmadge Hadfield,
400 relay,
and then Joel Hidalgo,
call boys
Sky Bentz,
400 relay.
and Riley Coden. That rounds up the boys 200-meter dash, and now we're moving on to the girls 3,200-meter run. Don't know if they're running these together or not, but we'll pretend like they aren't right now. For the girls, the leader from Lakeview is Pam Lepke back in 1985 with a time of 11 minutes 49.90 seconds. The facility record was set by Ellie Nelson last year. She's from Redwood Valley, ran the 3,200-meter run in 11 minutes 51.89 seconds. My guess is we're going to have boys and girls together. So now we'll switch over to the boys' records before we go in, because there's only a handful of girls. So leader for the boys is Mike Wagner back in 1983 with a time of 9 minutes 51.30 seconds. And the facility record holder is Kylan Silic from Redwood Valley, set that last year with a time of 9 minutes 44.50 seconds. So again, this event is going to be ran together, boys and girls. So we don't have any facility record on this one. The lap indicator is going to be for the team in the lead. And we'll look at the boys 3,200-meter run. I have Andrew Morin from Wabasso, Josh Zupp, Pipestone area, Connor Olson, YME, Mario Choa, YME, Jacob Niles, RTR, Benjamin LeBrun, RTR, Nash Bigler, Lakeview, Jackson Ruther, Canby, Minneota. On the girls' side, 2 runners, Skylar Olson, YME, and Sophie Becker, Canby, Minneota. Not seeing any girls out there. Maybe they're just hanging out behind. They're just chilling, hanging. We're like, we're good. We got this.
I've been running for like hours. Because I wanted to chit chat. Yeah, you wanted to chit chat with kids. With kids involved. I assume you are.
So we have the 3,200 meter run. It's running the boys and girls together. And then we'll finish out with the 4x400 meter relay. So momentarily, we'll be recognizing the Lakeview seniors. Take a picture for the girls' names. So I have to flip back and forth between the boys and the girls. So Andrew Morin, not Moen, Morin out to an early lead for Wabasso. And then behind him, Pipestone, Josh Zupp, and then Nash Bigler. This is lap number 1. So again, our lap indicator will be for our top runner, or lead runner, even though we do have boys and girls running together. There's Nash Bigler, and then Josh Zupp, Jackson Ruther, Connor Olson, missing some names, and then our 2 girl athletes. Pick up our leader on the boys' side. My screen went away, my apologies. Skylar Olson and Sophie Becker. The leader is Skylar Olson on the girls' side.
We have a note for our seniors, if you would please listen. Shout out to our seniors. Thank you for everything you've given to this program. Not just this season, but throughout your entire time in it. Your leadership, effort, and consistency have played a huge role in shaping our team. And it truly wouldn't be the same without you. This year's seniors include Jovi Benson, Braylon Breifogel, Brooke Gunwilson, Cody Humpke, Marissa Jacoby, Dakota Justinson, Jordan Olson, Joshua Potts, Garrett Schaefer, Jared Caselbo, Alex Sorbo, Jackson Staub, Ian Taylor, Trevor Tusberg. We're grateful we were able to finally get this home meet in after a couple of reschedules. A well-deserved opportunity to compete in front of your home crowd. As you get ready to graduate, know that all of us as coaches are incredibly proud of you. We've loved coaching you, and you've left a lasting impact on this program. You will be missed more than you know, but we're excited to see what's next for each of you. Wishing you all the best in whatever comes next. I'd also like to add 2 more names, Kaylee Harkey and Selby Anderson. Thank you all to you seniors.
All right, so I think, okay, there's our leader. That's now, we're on to lap 4. Oh, thank you. I took a couple of those too. Yep. There's our leader for the boys. On the girls' side, try to find them out here. There they are. You'll see them come into the frame shortly. Leading is Skylar Olson. No, we'll see them right there. There's our girls.
Results are in for men's varsity high jump. We have a tied for 6th place. Casey Holden from Canby and Joey Sylvent from YME. 5th place, we have Jackson Ruther for Canby and Minnesota. 4th place, Carson Marchis from Wabasso. 3rd place, Coyer Antelic from Benson KMS. 2nd place, Wyatt Brugberg from Wabasso. And in first place with a high jump of 5 feet 10 inches, Cameron Silas from Benson Camus.
So as we've been keeping it on this camera and watching our other athletes come across, here we can see the leader on the boys' side. Halfway done. Here's lap number 5 coming up. Oh, we'll do this. Well, I don't know where he's going with it. There's our girls. I believe they're just going to be on lap number 4 right now. Skylar Olson in lead and Sophie Becker. Watch some of these gentlemen come across.
Results are in for men's adaptive
So
shot
Pipestone, Josh is up, YME, Mario Ochoa, or Connor Olson, and Nash Bigler. There we see our leaders for the girls' side. Andrew Morin, leader for the boys. We'll watch him cross over into lap number 6. And as he did that, we'll go back to the girls. They're going so Skylar Olson and Sophie Becker battling neck and neck. We see Josh Zupp from Pipestone, and then right behind him, Connor Olson. There's your 2 and 3 runners. We see Nash Bigler coming across. Then Mario Ochoa. There's our 1 and 2. They're about 3/4 of a way behind, because here's our leader, Andrew Morin, moving on to lap number 7. Jackson Ruther not right behind him. He is 1 lap behind. And then that was either Jacob Niles or Benjamin LeBrun. Here's our 2 and 3 runners. Josh is up from Pipestone area, and Connor Olson. On the girls' side, try to pick them up on the course. Skylar Olson in the lead from YME, followed by Sophie Becker. They are neck and neck. See if Trey wants to pick up someone new. There's your 2 and 3 runners for the boys, followed by Nash Bigler, he's 4. And we see the leader for the boys coming up from Mobasso. That's Andrew Morin. He is on lap number 8. And then here comes the girls. They're about stride for stride. Skylar Olson from YME and Sophie Becker from Canby, Minneota.
Third and final call.
There's our leader
For the boys.
on the boys. Andrew Morin has a full lap lead over runners 4 and 5. He's about to catch 2 and 3. Watch those gentlemen finish their laps.
Yeah, Benny.
Watch our finish, or not finish, but crossing Benjamin LeBrun. There's our leader on the boys' side. Gonna finish with a time of 10 minutes, 25 seconds. Here's Mario Choa and Nash Bigler battling for 4th and 5th place. Our girl runners are neck and neck. Skylar Olson and Sophie Becker running stride for stride. You're looking at the battle for 4th and 5th on the boys' side. Now, 2nd and 3rd. Got a little kick from Josh Zupp. He kicked it in. Connor Olson also did. He's hanging right behind him. They're on their final turn. About to come down the final stretch. Don't know if Trey's going to pick that one up, but we see 3, 4, and 5 right there. If he doesn't, we're gonna switch to this camera angle so we can see the battle between those two. Wyoming Connor Olson giving a kick, and so is Josh Zupp. And Josh Zupp finds a little bit of energy in the tank to pull away and come in 2nd. Right behind him, Connor Olson in 3rd. Here comes 4 and 5, Nash Bigler and Mario Ochoa. Nash Bigler with a little kick. Mario's trying to find that little bit of energy. He's got a little burst, but not enough in it to catch him. Nash Bigler goes 4, Mario 5. I gotta pause for 1 second here.
Good job, Skylar. Stay right there, Skylar. You got it.
All right, we're gonna switch to our camera angle of the girls. They should be entering their final lap. And a strong finish from the gentleman from Canby, and that's Jackson Ruther.
Come on, Ben.
Here's a Benjamin LeBrun from RTR. Getting in a little kick from him. And now we see the two girls out there a little bit of distance now. Skylar Olson pulling away from Sophie Becker in their final lap.
Results are in for men's varsity shot put. In 6th place from RTR, Tucker Guile. In 5th place from YME, Breck Martin. 4th place, Benson KMS, Owen Alter. 3rd place, Canby Minneota, Chase Anderson.
Here we go, Skylar Olson and Sophie Becker.
And in 1st place,
they're battling. They've been running side by side. A little kick from Skylar Olson. Anything left in the tank from Sophie Becker? Can she catch her? Or will Skylar Olson hold her off? And Skylar Olson takes the girls' 3,200 meter run, followed by Sophie Becker. And that is all the athletes in the 3,200 meter run. Our next event, our final event of the night, is the 4x400 meter relay. We're going to start out with the girls. We're looking at the records. In first place from Lakeview, Fensky, Plotz, Bond, and Kloko back in 2017 with a time of 4 minutes, 22 seconds even. And the facility record holders are from Canby, Minnesota with a time of 4 minutes, 10.80 seconds. That's Kockelman, Arata, Stokes, and Merritt. We'll just have one heat for the girls. In lane 1 will be RTRB, Easton Jensen, Elizabeth Detterman, Elsie Badeau, and Payson Buchert. In lane 2, RTR, Summer LeBrun, Ava Gaida, Ava Carbo, and Jaron Buchert. In lane 3, Canby, Minnesota A, Anaselli Maldonado, Hannah Stokes, Addison Full, and Ashlyn Winkleman. In lane 4, Lakeview, Addison Jorgensen, Hadley Kotek, Reagan Basut, and Brooke Gunlickson. In lane 5, Yellow Medicine East, Angeli Pullen, Ella Deckman, Abigail Stewart, and Danica Thole. In lane 6, Pipestone area, Reagan Knapp, Aurora Winsel, Amelia Bucher, and Alicia Hernandez. In lane 7, Canby, Minnesota B, Melody Schaefer, Natalie Reppy, Kira Hansen, and Ella Cleveland. And in lane 8, from Pipestone area B, Aubrey Brockberg, Shiloh Post, Ava Jasper, and Adeline Wren. They're not on lap 8. So we'll have 4 laps in this 4x400 meter relay. Each athlete will run one time around the track. Excuse me.
Is the sweat keeping it there? Or?
Leg 1, okay? Hey, time comes, okay?
Now, Brooke was listed in the race for the Lakers, but I see her on the sideline, so... oh, wait, no, that's fine. Yeah, she's probably just staying warm. I'm an idiot. Call myself an idiot a couple times tonight because sometimes I just don't say the smartest things. Yeah, she's obviously going to be on the sidelines there by the finish line in her jacket, staying warm because it's kind of chilly out. It's only 49 degrees.
You don't buy some stuff big. That's the way it is. Good bone. Are you going straight to the locker room?
Looks to be Lakeview and YME neck and neck in lap number 1. We move on to lap number 2. Lakeview taking the lead. Eventually, they'll all build a waterfall into... No, yeah, they should build a waterfall in. There it comes right there at that turn. That's where they could waterfall in. So now they can all run on the inside. Lakeview in the lead, YME 2, Pipestone 3, Pipestone 4, Camby Minneota 5. I think RTR 6. RTR.
Third place from Vassal, Nolan Leopold. Second place from Pipestone, Merrick Girondi. And in first place from Benson KMS with a time of 22.81, Connor Stein.
Pipestone making a big push here. They went all the way from about third to maybe first in lap number 2, and she did it. Pipestone now takes the lead. We move on to lap number 3. Pipestone 1, Lakeview 2. Oh, little stagger there from YME on the exchange. Lakeview taking the lead.
Third final call, 4x400.
There's a leader, Reagan Bassett. So it's Lakeview 1, Pipestone 2, YME 3, Pipestone 4, RTR 5, Camby Minneota 6, 7, and I think RTR 8. There's our leader, Lakeview. This is a lap 3. And yes, Brooke is running this one. Brooke is anchoring the 4x4. So Lakeview 1, Pipestone 2, YME 3, Pipestone 4, RTR 5, Camby Minneota 6 and 7, YME 8. All handoffs are complete. There's our leader halfway around the track, being encouraged by head coach Matt Conrad. Facility record 4:10, the Lakeview record at 4:22. That's within range. We got about 100 meters to go. And Brooks got to do this in under 20 seconds to get that Lakeview record. Facility record off the books, but the Lakeview record in play. Brooks got 10 seconds to get there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I think they got it, the Lakeview record right there. Here's a finish. Pipestone 2, YME 3. Pipestone 4, RTR 5. Camby Minneota 6. And RTR 7, Camby Minneota 8. So unofficially, the Lakers just set the 4x4 100-meter relay school record. And now it's time for the boys 4x400 meter relay. Look at some leaders before we get this event underway. 3 teams in this one. The leading team from Lakeview back in 1975 with a time of 3 minutes 30.20 seconds. Knifke, Kroger, Knutson, and Yanka. The facility record belongs to a team from Redwood Valley with a time of 3 minutes 27.97 seconds. That's Kramer, Salmon, Ahrens, and Nordby. And our final event of the night is going to be the boys 4x400 meter relay. Good work, Tracy. Shout out to Tracy Olsen clerking the event today and doing many other things, and probably does 20 things, but she had a microphone on her, so I know that was one thing she did. That was easy to tell. But no, it takes a lot of people to make these events happen, so thank you to all the volunteers that come out and help and give these athletes the opportunity to perform, to the officials, our starter. All this isn't possible without them. People in the booth here, Pastor Janelle doing the awards, Jenny Bassut reading, Karen Gustafson doing whatever she's doing over there. Nobody knows. I don't even think she knows what she's doing. She's just walking around, aimlessly wandering around. Bruce told her to get out of the house, and so she just walked up to the school, and she's like, well, what do I do? There's the gun for our final event of the night, the boys 4x400 meter relay. We have Lakeview. That's Elijah Hutchins, Kyler Sorbo, Trevor Tusberg, and Selby Anderson. From Canby Minneota, Quentin McLean, Ty Rangard, Gage Johnston, and Brett Stokes. And Russell Tyler Ruthen's running, Aiden Mason, Cade Wheat, Alexander Keistermeyer, and Christopher Janish.
4th place from Benson KMS, Emily McGinty. 3rd place from Benson KMS, Layla Henry. 2nd place from Benson KMS, Kalia Carroll. And for 1st place with a jump of 8 feet 6 inches from Lakeview, Tristan Justinson.
We're now on to lap number 2. Canby Minneota and Lakeview neck and neck. Canby Minneota taking the lead. Lakeview 2, followed by RTR 3. Oh, Trey, where are you going? Where are you going? There you go. Got a little ahead of them. I thought they were running faster than they were. So lap number 2, Lakeview in the lead, followed by Canby Minneota. Tate Remiger was not listed on my athletes. So which one isn't running? Maybe Elijah. There's Selby. Canby Minneota, followed by RTR. So Selby Anderson in the lead. Oh, this is lap number 3. Have to fire the person that's updating those graphics.
Results are in for the men's varsity long jump. We have a tie for 6th place from Westbrook, Walnut Grove, Red Rock Central, Adrian Yang, and Aiden Mason from RTR. For 5th place, we have Benson KMS, Cooper Peterson. 4th place, Canby Minneota, Casey Hoyland. 3rd place, Wabasso, Zeke Olson. 2nd place from Wabasso, Nick Petz.
So no change in lap number 3. Selby Olson maintains the lead for the Lakers, followed by Canby Minneota. Brian Seago anchoring the Laker relay. I believe. Or no, it's Trevor. That's Trevor Tusberg. My bad. My apologies to Trevor. Trevor's anchoring the 4x400 meter relay. Coming on strong behind him, Canby Minneota. That's Brett Stokes. He is gaining, but I don't know if he can make up the whole distance. He is pushing. Coming around this turn, you're going to see him in the background in a second. He is making up some ground. Does he have enough in him? Can Trevor hold him off? He's making a push. He's giving everything he can. So is Trevor. And Trevor is going to hold them. And Lakeview takes the boys 4x400 meter relay. Camby Miniota 2, followed by RTR. All right, that's going to do it from Lakeview here at the Lakeview Invitational 2026. Well, thank you for tuning in to today's broadcast. If you want to know any of the results, they're all found on athletic.net. Again, you've been watching Lakeview Athletics on the Laker YouTube channel. My name is Phil Lallum. Have yourselves a great evening. I don't know why my